So now we're going to take a look at S9M on iExcel. My written instructions from Miss Ali tell me that you're going to work smarter on this lesson. Copy the factor table for the area number in order, and I've emphasized putting them in order. Pick the factor pair that adds equal half of the perimeter number. So, let's take a look at this. S9M. There's the skill. I'm going to select it. I'm told to copy the factor table for the area number in order. So in the video, you'll have to look in the description to look at to open up the link. Miss Ali is pretty confident in her factoring ability, and so I'm just going to factor the area number directly. And in a little while, you'll be able to factor the area number with a high success rate as well. So we're going to work smarter. You're going to copy the factor table for the area number in order. So let's see. The area of a poster is 10 square feet. The perimeter is 14 feet. What are the dimensions of the poster? So they've told me the area and the perimeter, but now I have to find the height dimension and the width dimension. So what is the area number? The area of a poster is 10 square feet. So I'm going to factor the area number. The area number is 10 square feet. Where will I start? 1 and that number. So 1 times 10. 2 times 5. 3 is not on the list. 4 is not on the list. 5 is on the list. It will be 5 and 2. And when my factors repeat, I'm done. So step 1 is done. Factored the area number. Yes. Now I'm told to pick the factor pair that adds equal half of the perimeter number. 1 plus 10 is 11. 11 is not half of 14. 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 is half of 14. The perimeter number, so this is my area number. And my perimeter number divided by 2. Okay, so the perimeter number divided by 2, that's 14 divided by 2, just so you can see where I'm getting that, is 7. So I'm looking for the factor pair that adds to equal 7. So that means that this poster is 2 feet wide and 5 feet tall. Okay, let's do a couple more together. I'm going to start by factoring my area number, and I'm going to find half of my perimeter number. To find half of the perimeter number, I'm going to take the perimeter and divide it by 2. A rectangular dining room has a perimeter of 22 meters. So there's my perimeter number. 22 divided by 2 is 11. Its area is 30 square meters. So I need to factor the area number. I will start with 1 and 30. 30 is a multiple of 2 because it ends in a 0, so 2 and 15. 30 has a digit sum of 3, so 3 is on the list. That's 3 and 10. 2 is paired with an odd number, so 4 is not on the list. This number ends in a 0, so 5 is on the list. It's 5 times 6. 2 and 3 are on the list, so 6 will be on the list. And when my factors repeat, I'm done. So I need to find two numbers. This 1 plus 30, 31. 2 plus 15, 17. 3 plus 10, 11. 5 plus 6. 5 plus 6 is 11. 3 plus 10 is 13. So when I know the perimeter and I know the area, I can find both dimensions. This is a 5 meter by 6 meter dining room table, or whatever it was I was talking about. Dining room. A rectangular goat pen has a perimeter of 28 meters and an area of 45 square meters. What are the dimensions of the pen? So my area number, it has an area of 45 square units. 45 square meters, I mean. Going to factor that number, 1 and 45. 4 plus 5, 45 is not an even number, so 2 is not on the list. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 is a multiple of 3. And so 3 is on the list. That is 3 and 15. I don't need to check any even number at all because 2 is not on the list. 5 and 9 are on the list. I don't need to check any even numbers. 7, 42, 49. 7 is not on the list. I don't need to check 8. 9 and 5 will be on the list. And when my factors repeat, I'm done. So I factor my area number. And then I'm going to check, okay, what is half of my perimeter? The perimeter divided by 2. What is the perimeter? 28 divided by 2 is 14. So I need two numbers that add equal 14. 46, 18, 14. The dimensions of this goat pen are 5 meters by 9 meters. I keep getting out of focus. Please excuse that. So my area number, I don't know the height of this object or the width of this object. But because I know the area and the perimeter, I can find both. The perimeter of a worksheet is 36 inches. That's my perimeter number, and I'm going to cut it in half. So 36 divided by 2. We've started working a lot on our long division, so you can do that side calculation if you need to. If you don't know that it's 18, just find it. 2 can fit into 3 one time. 2 can fit into 16 8 times. So I'm looking for numbers, a factor pair that's going to add equal 18. The area is 80 square inches. So it's going to be 1 in 80, 2 in 40. 3 is not on the list because the digit sum is 8. 4 and 20. 5 and 16. 6 is not on the list because 2 and 3 are not on the list. 9 is not on the list because the digit sum is 8. But 8 is on the list. That's 8 and 10. 8 plus 10 equals 80. So that's 10 inches by 8 inches.